This podcast contains strong language, strong opinions, and a twisted sense of humor. Side effects of listening may include uncontrollable laughter, talking back to your speaker, and reevaluating all life choices. If you're still here, after all of that, welcome. You're our kind of people.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm recording now.
No, don't be recording.
Huh? We could start talking about something else. I'm just saying I'm recording now.
Okay, well, let's talk about. Did y'all hear about?
You looking like a dungeon dragon? That's what.
Did y'all hear about the Bears going to another state?
Yeah. You talking about Northwest Indiana?
Yes.
They asked about it. They
about
wrote
it.
that letter you talking
I'm
about.
so freaking annoyed. Like, I seen it on Facebook, and I was like, are you serious?
It's the disrespect. You already know my opinion about them going, what was it, Arlington Heights they were trying to move them to?
Yeah.
Now you got the nerve to go to Indiana? Really?
Yeah.
And they already have, well, it's Northwest Indiana is probably still Chicago, isn't it?
No.
It's not. So what's East Indiana? Isn't that Chicago?
East Indiana.
Yeah, they
You
have
talking
like
about East Chicago?
East Chicago, Indiana. Ain't it something like
No, that's still Indiana.
It's all still Indiana.
All that's still Indiana.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Where's the casino at?
Indiana.
That's Indiana?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
I think Hammond.
No, that's not Hammond, is it?
That's Hammond, Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very bothered.
I'm not. They get the fuck out of here.
You don't care,
I don't
no
go
way.
to the games. I don't care. As long as they play.
But so
Then
what?
shut your ass up. We love them, and they need to be here.
Right.
Just because you like New York and shit. If the Giants left
I don't
and
give a
took their ass to West Virginia, you like, what the fuck you going to West
Exactly.
Virginia
No,
for?
guess what? I'm like, yo, fuck it. The Bills is what it is. They still New York.
So
But
that's why
anyway,
you're a terrible ass friend.
I root for Chicago all the time. I don't
Right.
root for them against my team, and that's it. I root for Chicago. I'm
All-
happy that they are where they are.
They need to stay in Chicago. But they
I think
kind of
so, too.
effed up because they trying to get... They can't go to Arlington without paying the money to the state. You know what I'm saying? Because they took money. That's why they couldn't just leave. They took money to get the stadium and get all that other stuff done, and they got money they got to pay back. So that's why they can't just move. That's why they couldn't move anywhere in Illinois, because they was like, man, no, you got to give us this money before we, like, you know, give you a thumbs up so you can start building or going out to another place. So they want to go to another state where they don't owe no chop.
Oh.
What do y'all think about, excuse me, them moving to Country Club Hill? That's in conversation, too.
Is it?
Where the
Yes,
fuck they
it is.
going?
Well, there's right off the 57, there's all that space. Factory area and everything.
I
they
know
can
what
knock
you're
down
talking
some
about.
stuff and build a stadium. They can do that.
Well, I don't see about they just put those factories there.
Yeah.
They just built and it's not like it's just,
It's
there's
some-
Amazons and all type of stuff over there.
No, if you look at where there is some open space between 167th all the way to 159th, it's a big area right there, a big space.
I get that. I don't see them doing that shit though.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't. I couldn't see it that being to accommodate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just like you building a stadium. You got to build an infrastructure so people can park and do all that other stuff. So I don't see that being big enough area for that to happen.
If they wanted to, and if they knew revenue would have came this way, and because bringing them out here, they're going to build stores, they're going to do things like that. It's going to make Country Club Hill more valuable.
Yeah, but they still couldn't move anyway without dealing with the governor.
Yeah.
They couldn't go
Right.
nowhere in Illinois without dealing with the governor.
Yeah.
So that's the whole kind of slap in the face. You just pay the money back there.
They should stay at Soldier Field. I like Soldier Field.
They should stay in Soldier Field.
They should,
It's
but
no
that's-
reason for
But
them
that's
to
what
move.
we know. People wanted the Rams to stay in St. Louis, but they're in L.A. now, and they're thriving. So change happens. You know, so fuck it. If
They
they
do,
got to
but
move, they
it's-
got to
So
move.
it's
if
real hard to go
if they
with
go
that.
to Indiana, then we do not have a team.
I don't know if it would be Indiana. I guess it would be Indiana Bears.
It wouldn't.
It would.
Why? You can't say Chicago Bears and you're in Indiana.
Exactly. And we lose them.
The Indiana Bears. So Indiana will have two teams: Indianapolis Colts and
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's crazy. And the Bears was one of the first NFL football teams, pro football teams like ever.
Yeah.
So I think it was them. I think it was Green Bay.
Yeah.
And it was probably like only about 5 teams or something like that actually started out.
Okay.
The league itself. So, they, like I said, they need to stay where they are.
They do.
It's just what it is. It's a historical place. Everybody know about it. They put money into it. I've been at the stadium, and the stadium is not bad. It's not tore up at all.
And they added addition onto it.
That's what I'm saying. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? So I get they trying to, maybe we should get a dome or whatever the case. But part of being a Bears fan was understanding that we play in the cold. We're out there, supporting in the cold because this is where we live. We understand the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I get it.
Full volume, no filter.
Stop playing. I can do what I want.
Welcome to Full Volume No Filter. I'm your host, Trelane. And I'm here with my loud crew. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, Bugsy? What's up, Lady P?
How are you?
Doing good, man. Y'all ready for today's show?
Always,
yes,
man.
Of
always.
course.
Always. We missed last week, so we got a lot of catching up to do.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So where we gonna start? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all vacation?
Vacation.
Yeah, we were off last week, so
vacation.
That's a vacation.
No, we was off for this. I
This
was
is
still
work.
working.
And you were still working.
Right.
Got you.
Yeah, man. Still.
It was cool. I had a little death in the family.
I'm sorry to hear that. Condolences.
Thank you.
Yes.
But, family was dealing with that. Other than that, I watched the Bears this weekend. They played a very good game. I didn't think they were much of competition at all.
Let me tell you why. They fucked Shador Sanders. They gave him the wrong playbook.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Wow.
How do
It
you
came
know
out that they gave him the coach said it.
Oh, wow.
They gave him the wrong playbook.
Get out of here. I
They
was
are trying to
wondering- I'm like,
sabotage this young man
Something crazy.
by
and
all means possible.
the fact that the coach would even admit to it, they didn't even have to admit to it.
No, they didn't. That's
That
crazy.
and it's open out like that. That's crazy.
They don't care.
Wow.
He can have a good game. The coach is not giving him no credit.
Yeah, I know. I've been
People
watching.
want him to be humble.
Yeah.
Fuck being humble, man. You made it to the NFL. He should be able to say, yo,
Yeah.
I was good out there today.
I keep telling people, man, it's all about that control, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about the control. We want to make you what we want to make you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
his attitude is what I don't see nothing bad about his attitude. I really
Not at
don't.
all.
So what? You want to be cocky? Who cares? You're playing football. You're a quarterback. You're in the NFL. If you want to be cocky, so what? He ain't saying nothing that was detrimental to
Right.
the NFL or nothing that, you know what I'm saying? Like people were so, on just angry about. Just let this
Edge
man
of their
be.
seats for that shit.
You said what?
They on the edge of their seats for that shit.
That's
man.
what I'm saying, man. Let that boy be who he is. He's a
Right.
young kid. He's living his dream.
Yeah.
Let him be. Let him play. Give him the right stuff. Why you're actively trying to do it.
Right.
You're active. Why bring him over there just to do this?
They didn't want him in the first place, they said.
Then why why get him? My thing is I would have got him, and then I would have used that publicity to increase, knowing that everybody want to see it. So I'm going to buy a ticket because I want to see the kid play. But if I know you made him third or fourth string, then and put him on a practice squad, I'm like, well, I really wanted to see how he's going to show out.
Right.
You know what's funny? If I was Shador, I'll throw the ball towards the coach and let the players run into him. Put him out for the season.
Oh,
Man,
my
this ain't
God.
water boy, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This
I'm
is
just
real
saying.
life.
I'm just saying. I know. I'll send a pass straight towards the coach. Let somebody catch it.
Oh my God! It's definitely giving Waterboy for sure.
That's okay. I don't care. You know, Mama said. Mama said. So,
But yeah.
so what else you did this weekend, Lady P?
That was pretty much it. I definitely shopped a little, got a little Christmas shopping in.
Yeah, how is that going? Everything's done.
It's pretty much done. I think I'm done. You know, they're older now, so I just feel like it's not as intense as it was when they were younger, and I had to play Santa. It's like couple things here and there, and I'm done. A couple big gifts,
See, I think it's worse for me.
It's worse?
I think it's worse when they get older because
What?
Because they still, to a certain age, they'll still play with a box. You know what I'm saying? You give them little
said a
toys here.
box.
I mean, for real. You know,
I mean,
Wait.
Yeah.
In
Obviously,
your
when
life,
they-
you was playing with boxes?
yeah, bro. Listen, when everybody got little kids, you give them a big gift, and they'll make a fort out of that box. You know what I'm saying? That box was legit.
No, absolutely. I hear that.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it
I
was
definitely
a
feel
time.
like it's a transition from when they were like 2, but I feel like as they gotten older from 2, like maybe around 4 and 5, it started to get very like intense.
Because kids
Yeah.
are not into toys the way they are. They want an iPad. They want an
Yes.
Oculus. They
Oh
want
my
a PlayStation.
God.
They want an Xbox.
Yes.
They're not into now. Like my kids are older. I have a young one, so she's going to get a toy. But the boys, they're getting money and that's it. I'm not going shopping. I don't care about going shopping. They'll get money.
Are
buy
you
what you want.
serious?
Yes, absolutely. I don't go shopping. My wife goes shopping. I don't go buy anything. I don't go online and purchase anything.
Yeah, we could tell, man. I see your socks.
My
so I know
socks are
you
nice.
don't go shopping.
Wait, so how do you do it? Do you be like, okay, because what I did was both of you all get one big gift and then one small gift, and the rest is like shoes and clothes. So that was my thing. But I end up getting a little bit more, obviously. But that was so that they don't make it harder for me.
Got you.
So what do you all do? It's just money? I know your wife did not just do money. So
I said I'm gonna do money.
okay, so what was her thing?
I don't know what she got the kids
How do you not know?
because I don't
he
care.
don't care.
Oh my god!
I don't care about that. I know she's gonna do great. Yeah, if you know anything about my wife, she does great. Has a great heart. She's gonna get them something, you know. And like I said, I don't care. As the kids in the house, we discuss what they want. I know what they have there, but my kids outside, she'll pick up a little something, clothes. They're older, right? They're teenagers. She'll get them clothes and stuff like that, and we'll send them money. So I think that's a fair trade. They don't care about G.I. Joes and Hot Wheels or anything like that. So
My kids still like to, like my son, he still likes outdoor stuff.
That's
Like
good.
electric scooter or something like
but
that.
they have
Stuff
that.
like-
Scooters. They have
No, but the older they
Segway.
get, you got stuff that's like, you talking about with your kids and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
I mean, they got it too, but, it's different accessories that go with it. It's ones that go quicker that they want and everything. The bigger they get, they may not can use the same scooter because they weight went up or something like that. They getting taller.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they still into that stuff. Like my son is into adrenaline type stuff. He'll still go to a place for climbing.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Stuff like
good.
that. So, yeah, like, if
So
you like
get
where
him a
you wanna
gift card
go-
to a damn rock climbing place.
No, man, get no gift card. What would we give him a gift card for?
Not his son.
To go rock climbing.
Maybe your son, but not his own
Right.
son. He crazy.
I don't know.
No, we
How
do those
was
activities
your
in general.
weekend, Bugsy?
I'm taking my weekend was straight. I enjoyed it because
Good.
I got to watch Derry. Welcome to Derry. It has become one of my top 5 shows
Oh
right
my
now.
god! What
It
is-
was so good.
was it?
Yeah, you ain't seen it?
Welcome to Dairy. No,
Do you even know what it's about?
no, I don't.
You ever seen It, the movie?
I think I did see
With
it.
the clown and the balloon, red balloon.
I seen it a long time ago,
It's about, pretty much the origin story, and it gave more detail about the town that happened. It's really good. If you watch it, I don't know if that's your bag or whatever, but I can see why people continuously talk about it because Stephen King pretty much wrote it, and he has a habit of taking all his books and he integrate them in some way and reference them in some way in all his projects, and that's what he did with this one. It was a combination of a lot of things, and it was just super entertaining. So I like shows that every episode something go down, something new happen. If you're a fan of it, then you're like, oh man, that makes sense.
Right.
When you kind of put everything together. And I think the fact that we're in the modern day, because I remember seeing the show as a kid, man, and it was crazy. It was like a TV movie. So that kind of tell you it was like on NBC or something like that. It wasn't like super gory.
Yeah.
But with it being on HBO, they could really dive into how the book was actually written. Even though it still left out a lot more darker stuff, but I was very entertained by it, so
That's what's
I'll
up.
probably binge it again.
I've been watching it also. Since y'all told me y'all were watching it, I said, let me dabble in it. because I like it, the movies, right? They came out with it back when we were younger. Then they came out with the 2 movies, a few years ago. So I said, you know what? I like that. I'm going to dabble in it. Not that much of a fan. I liked it, but I'm not that much what you're saying. I thought it could be more. I thought it could be just a little more. Probably, like you said, they didn't go into more details of how the book was.
Yeah.
More killing, more of the story of it.
Yeah.
But of Pennywise, but they didn't.
But see, if you're a fan of Stephen King and you've looked at the books, you watched the movies, or anything like that, you recognize the stuff that was happening. Even if you know how you read a book and you know the character names inside the book? When you hear them, you like, oh, I remember, and you kind of reference that.
So you have to read the book to enjoy the show.
No, you could have watched some of the movies and everything like that, because, for instance, like it referenced The Shining. So if you saw The Shining and you was into that movie, then you would have saw the reference and what they were talking about. Or like they got a movie called The Dark Tower, and you'll see there's a part in The Dark Tower where the kid is in a carnival and it's a sign like where it was like a booth or something, and it said Pennywise, which is the clown in it. So you can see the correlation with everything. So, like I said, you got to be a fan, because if you just, if you like this fucker, then you ain't gonna really like it like that.
Like I said, I enjoyed the movies and everything, but the series, I was expecting just a little more.
I thought the series was more
detail
out there than the movie,
but more detail into Pennywise, and that's what it is. If you're going to talk about, I understand it was about Derry, but it's also about Pennywise. So I wanted to see more detail within talking about him, and that's it. But overall, it was good.
It literally said how he got here and what happened.
He went into spoiler alert. He went into the forest, and it didn't show anything. You had to speculate about it.
What the hell you mean he went to the forest?
Remember when he was sitting there with it? He was sitting there with his book, and the little kid came and said, "Over here."
Man, that was like in episode 6. They said this in 1 and 2. How the hell he even ended up there? You didn't watch shit. You liar. You saw the last 2 episodes and thought you saw the whole series.
I saw the whole thing. I guess it went over my head how it went. But,
That's
so.
what... Keep on watching the shit.
I didn't see it, so you all can't talk about it.
No, we ain't going to talk about it. I'm just saying, he can't talk about it either. He don't know what the hell he's talking about.
In the first episode, they was in a car and they had a little bat child.
I'm going to tell you what happened. All he did was watch the trailers and the little snippets online.
And he put it together?
And he think he watched the series. He didn't see shit.
I saw it.
I could see you doing
crazy.
that, though.
Nah, that's not what I did. I saw it.
Because I could tell when he lied, because he get cross-eyed. Look at him. You see that left eye?
He's stupid.
It's going to the middle where his nose is. He's lying.
I watched it. I guess that went over my head. I wanted more, but I guess I got to rewatch it.
You got to rewatch it, because you was probably doing that and looking at your phone and missed a ton of shit.
No, I gave it my undivided attention, and
it still missed his origin story. The whole fucking quarter of one series was his origin story. This fucker don't remember none of it.
Yeah, I like crazy.
I just saw him in the forest. That was episode 7.
No, that was like 6. That was like 6.
I was just saying, yeah.
I didn't see it. The first episode, there was in the car, the little croc with the little kid.
Y'all are talking about it.
That's okay. I said spoiler alert. They will be fucking okay.
She talking about her.
Right.
She trying to watch it. She ain't seen shit.
Well, guess what? You got to be on point.
Oh, my God.
You are on a podcast. That means you need to be part of the culture. And watch the shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this when I was off, what I did, you watched Pennywise, you went shopping. You finished your shopping?
Yeah. I finished shopping.
I didn't finish my shopping.
You said you was giving money.
I know. I didn't finish. I didn't finish giving the money. But no, I didn't do any shopping. But I just sat back and relaxed, man. Did a lot of working this past week. Spent time with the family. Went out with the wife. But the usual football. Football. The Bears are looking good.
Thank you.
They're looking good.
Thank you.
No, they are. They're looking good.
The Bronco game was good, too.
The Bronco game was good.
Yeah, that was a real good game.
But I would like to see the Bears
beat Green Bay.
They're not. But I like to see the Bears do really good. I would like to see them in the Super Bowl. I would.
You know what? You're right. I really don't like your ass. I can't
I don't
stand
have
this
to.
dude.
I don't have to. I think Green Bay's
You
going to beat
literally
them.
just said, unless they playing against my team, I'm a root for them.
No.
Here you go.
That's not what I said. Listen to what I
go.
said. I said I want the Bears to be in the Super Bowl, but I don't think they're going to be Green Bay. That's not going to take them out the Super Bowl.
What the hell you mean? If they can get past Green Bay, they're not going to the Super Bowl.
If they lose this game, they are still in the playoffs.
And what's going to happen when they have to? What they ain't gonna never play?
I don't think they're going to
before?
beat them this game. I don't.
So you know what?
Let me tell you why. The Bears have a great defense.
Yeah.
They still have to work on their offense.
Okay.
Right? And Green Bay has a good defense and a good offense. The Bears are not putting points on the board like that. They did that game. Great game against Shador and them. They were playing the Browns, which are, 3-20? They're not a good fucking team. So the Bears been playing behind everybody and having to catch up using their defense, which is great. Defense win games.
They're doing really good.
But they're not putting up the points to stay. When they go against L.A., the Rams, when they go against, let's just say not the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles, if they go against any other team that's putting up points, they're playing behind, so they always have to play catch-up. I know they beat Philadelphia, but they were playing behind and happened to come back defense and beat them.
I'm going to need you to give credit when credit's due because
Okay.
you're always talking down on us.
Okay.
It's
Always
crazy.
talking down.
Me
We
and
can't
Bugsy
never be up.
always
So this is
gotta
what it
fight.
Can never be up.
So this is what it is. We'll see when it happens. Then y'all could talk that shit. But
Okay.
I told you so, motherfucker. So
Okay.
when it happens, I will say, I told you so.
I can't wait
You
to
still
say.
a
And I don't want to hear.
I can't wait to say we told you so.
And I guess what? I'm going to take my lumps.
Yep, you
I'm going
better.
to take my goddamn lumps.
He don't take nothing. He don't take nothing. He don't just be like, yeah, you right.
No.
He'd be like, but you know what? They got past him, but this gonna happen.
right?
And
Yeah,
this gonna happen.
yeah, that's
Y'all hear
definitely
me?
his energy.
No. Y'all hear me? If the Bears beat Green Bay, I would take my lumps.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
All right? And
You
I'd be like,
deserve
you know
a
what?
badge for hating. That's what it is. You are the hater of the year.
Yes,
A
definitely.
whole hater's ball. You should be the leader of the haters
We're gonna
ball.
throw you a hater's ball.
Yeah, man.
That's
That's hilarious.
that's what's up. But yeah, more football and everything like that. Just watching everything that's going on in the NFL, getting ready for Christmas. The games on Christmas. I'm excited. So
There's some good ones on there too.
they are. There are some good games. So, but I want to talk about what's going on. What's going on and what we're here to talk about. How do y'all feel about the women inside of the gym, how they're dressing? You know, should there be a dress code?
Is it the women or is it the men?
I don't think the men are dressing very revealing in the gym.
But you think the women are?
I think they are. This is the thing. I don't have a problem with dress how the hell you want to dress. My thing is don't come at somebody's head for looking at you because of the way you dress. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that we'll go to the gym. Me and him will go to the gym. And we will see people dress provocative. We will see them put up tripods. They all over the place and then get an attitude like they own the place.
Like it's their place, yeah.
Like it's their place. So my thing is that men throughout time it's been visual. And you just want so much attention that you're going to wear the outfit and get pissed when people look at you. You knew what it was.
Right.
You knew that outfit was going up your ass like a thong. You knew it.
So I did have a conversation with someone about this, and they showed me a young lady off of Instagram who she's very explicit, but she has, they have the shorts or the pants that crunch up in your butt.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, the little line that go right up your ass. Yeah.
So, and most of them don't wear underwear with it. So
Right.
he was asking me, is this something you would wear, to the gym? And, do you think this is considered too much? And it's she literally was in the grocery store with that on. But she's like a like this gymnast. Like she just go to
and an influencer,
right?
And
Influencer.
like that, yeah.
So she's literally recording, and I'm like, she's looking like she's doing footage of her going to the gym. I mean, going to the gym and then going to the grocery store afterwards to pick out like healthy dieted foods.
Right.
But it is a little explicit. So what I say is this is kind of the style for women now. Like this is like the gym outfits they are putting together, that is how it looks. So it's almost like, how do you say that this is explicit if this is what they're selling and this is the new thing that's out? Sports bras are normal. Like it's just like a guy wearing a tank top. So if a girl has on,
it's nothing like a guy wearing a tank top.
Yes, it is. It's very much so similar. Your
because guys have boobs, huh? That bounce up and down.
They got side boobs.
They got side boobs. Gotcha.
That's
but
the thing.
Here's the thing. I feel like tighter clothes is easier for you to work out in with women. I don't know how it is for guys, but like for me, I'm not going to wear anything loose to the gym.
No, I mean, see, but I'm in agreement with you. I'm not knocking. Wear what the hell you want. Right. It's the attitude you have when you're getting unwanted attention. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're going to wear that, you have to know that you're going to get that type of reaction from men.
So what reaction are they getting? Like, it's like, oh, let me holler at you? Or is it like, what you got on?
Sometimes it's not even that hard. Mm-hmm. It's, why is he staring at me? What do you mean, why is he staring at you?
Because you naked.
Because you damn near naked.
You damn near naked.
You know what I'm saying?
And now I don't have a problem with them wearing what they want to at the gym. I don't have a problem. So that's not what this is about. But as he said, it becomes a problem when you're setting up a tripod and you're spending 30 minutes
on a machine
because you're trying to make content.
Yeah.
I don't think tripods and cameras should be allowed in the gym.
You know what? I'm not against that, but because some people...
Because you do it.
No, I don't do that. But for some people, that's their career.
So you find a gym that allows that.
Or you make your own gym. You go in your garage.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or you find you a storage place. Or what? I don't care where you do it in your home.
Yeah.
But you can't... It's other people, like, for instance, somebody like us, we're paying to be there, too. We want to have a regular workout, and... You're taking up right. You're taking up each one of these machines trying to do content, and we're trying to get healthy too.
So my sister complained about that because she goes to the gym every day. Her and her husband are very fit, and she said she'd be so annoyed because they spend all this time because they got their cameras on and they're recording. It's like, girl, you're not doing nothing. Can you move? Like, I just want to work out.
Let me get my sets in.
Right,
dead ass.
I think that they should split it down. Like, so a long time ago when my kids were a little younger, I used to go to, like, I don't know if it was Blast Fitness or it was some kind of fitness place, but they're gone now. I don't know if they ran out of money or whatever. So, but they had like a spot, like a smaller gym for like women, a smaller gym for like men for privacy. And then they had like the bigger outdoor area where everyone could work out together. I used to always go to that private because I wanted to feel comfortable. So it was just women in there. It's right next to the locker room. So it was easier. And then men could work out if they're comfortable with just working out in front of men. Like, I like that aspect, but that was the only gym that had that. And I feel like every time now that I go to a gym, like, nobody has separate rooms.
But I think nobody's considered any damn more. That's my whole thing, because
they're not.
If you will bring your tripod and your camera there, right? Mm-hmm. And you said, okay, I'm only be on this 10, 15 minutes. That's fine. When you're on that 30 minutes or an hour because you're trying to make sure you get the right angle, show the right stuff and everything like that, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're willing to be courteous with what you're doing, or at least go to area, because every time I go to the gym, every machine ain't done, ain't being taken up.
Right.
Go to a place where you see nobody really there and do your content.
Yeah.
If that's what you're trying to do, because people are truly trying to work out in there and not do that. So my thing is, if you want to make a business from, do it the right way then. Find your own place. Make your own place where you can do the content. instead of coming to a public place
But
to do
it's
it.
a building port. Like, people have to build to get there. They don't just wake up like and can get their own gym.
But you don't have to have your gym. My thing is, you could start out by doing
At your house.
body weight type of things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Proper jumping jacks or high knees or push-ups or crunches.
Yeah.
You don't need weights and all that stuff to do that. Once you start getting a little bit more buzz, then you can start doing that. Even like here with the weather being bad or whatever, during the spring and summer, you could do outside stuff and start moving in. You can get cheap dumbbells and do little workout. You ain't got to be doing it with the 800-pound dumbbells. There's different ways you can do it. It's just being very inconsiderate to try to do your content in a public place and then have a little funky attitude when somebody don't adhere to that rule you done made up that we didn't even know you were doing. Don't walk behind my
my camera while I'm recording.
The weights is behind you. What you
People
talking?
actually say stuff like that,
Yeah,
or
they'll
they
get
they'll
pissed.
look like you didn't mess
There's
up.
ladies that you'll see some stuff on the internet where women are getting mad because you're walking in their shot.
Yeah.
I would kick your fucking phone over. I don't care. I don't
that's
care about
crazy.
your tripod.
No,
We went
that's
to the gym
crazy.
one time, and there's a group of women that work out. You're not supposed to run a class there, but she's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing it slick. 3 women here, 3 women here, 3 women over there. So we went there one morning, 5:30 in the morning, and they're there. And they go grab every size weight because they want to do 5 pounds, then move to 10, then move to 35, they're going up in scale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the 40-pound weight so that I could, work on my arms. It probably wasn't my arms, this is my chest.
Let me try to clarify.
What
It's
was-
never been 40 pounds.
It
It was a
Yes, it
15. It was a 15.
He went up. it was 5
pod I went
pounds.
He started a little when he said
So,
40.
yeah, because you over here talking about
No, so for 40, I was doing 40.
no, you wasn't.
So she had 35, 40, 45, right?
Okay.
So I'm looking for it, and I went and just took the weight.
Like out her hand?
Not out her hand. She had it sitting there, but
She
I
had them
went and
piled up each on one machine. And she wasn't even at the machine.
so I took it. And she said, "Did you take my weight?" I said, "Yeah." I don't give a fuck. It ain't no reason you need all 3 and you're not using them.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
crazy.
I would kick your camera over.
That's what it was. So it was the setup was she had all the weights on a bench, and then she was already on another pulley thing doing that exercise. So I'm like, bitch, you done took all the motherfucking weights, and some of them so dirty is they were taking one weight. There's 2 35s and you take one 35 and the other one. We like, what the hell is the pair?
Right.
Because whatever you exercise, you done took one of the of about 5 weights. Mm-hmm. So that's what I mean by you got to be considerate.
Yeah. And people just aren't considerate nowadays. They really aren't.
And I'm not either. And that's why I would take your weight and kick your camera over.
Oh my God.
Exactly. Because all they got to do is leave him with his 20s and he'll be able to do his entire workout.
Listen.
Well, I got to be 20s.
Listen, I gave you 5 more than you really do.
Yeah,
So,
you
man,
right,
just take that.
Nah, but yeah, people are inconsiderate. And like I said, I think that you don't need a dress code. But if you're going to wear what you're wearing, don't be mad if somebody's looking at you.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Don't be mad if somebody is gawking all over you, because I will look.
Yeah.
If I think it looks nice, I will look.
It's hard not to sometimes.
Absolutely.
It's hard not to. You know what I mean? You know, you try to get away from it sometime, and it's right there. So it's like, I get the gawking. You know, I'm not going to, have my tongue out like a cartoon.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll look, and you can imagine if it's 40 men in there, yeah, you gonna have some pigs or whatever that's go try to talk to you, right?
Absolutely.
So my thing is that if you don't want to attract that type of attention, then don't put yourself in a position where where it's attracted. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's my main thing. If it's fine, because people nowadays think they have a ton of freedom, which they do, but nobody wants to deal with the consequences of your action. Your action made that consequence.
Right.
I should be able to wear what I want to wear. You are right, but you got to deal with the consequence for fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
that's what come with it. So that's all about accountability and responsibility. So if you don't want to take that accountability, then, screw you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. So this topic brings up another topic. What do y'all think is more important in a relationship? Money, sex, or love?
Money, sex, or love?
Yeah.
Oh, that is hard.
Can a relationship survive without sex if bills are paid?
This is the thing. From a guy, I can deal with her not having money on my end.
Right.
I can deal with that.
Okay.
I can't deal with no intimacy. The money part, because I'm gonna get out there and make it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You could, if my wife came and said, I'm tired of this shit. I want to be a housewife. No problem, baby. I'm gonna work a couple extra hours. I got us. You know what I mean? I can hold down the fort and everything like that. But if she was like, you know what? I don't want to have sex anymore. We get a divorce. You can go ahead and be on your way.
So, but you can get sex from anywhere, right? Let's just say you one of them, right? You could get sex from anywhere. And so you don't need sex from there. I'm saying to make a relationship survive. And let's just say she never find out. But you being fulfilled somewhere else.
No, I'm not going through all that.
You're not going through all that.
No. Not when you like when you're married. If I was just dating, then that may be something else.
But that's right. So that's what we're talking about, a relationship. They don't even have to be married.
But that's what I'm saying. So in that case, I still would let it bounce. I'm not going to stick around. If we're just in a relationship, I'm not going out there and grinding and killing myself to support you, and you can't reciprocate what I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's for sale, but that's very important to me. So if that's important to me, and it's important for you to not work, and you want me to, make the money for you or whatever the case, then it got to be some type of compromise.
Right. It got to be a compromise.
So you saying once the bills are paid, so money's very important. So the money is more important than the sex.
No,
because
from them, it's not that important.
From women.
What he's saying is the sex
From her,
is more
from
important.
me receiving from her, I don't think money is important for me because I really.
But listen to what you're
get
saying.
anyway from them.
Listen to what you're saying.
He feel like he's the man. He can make money.
But
right?
listen to what you're saying. I have to have money in order to have sex. Because if this is not being done, you know that this ain't gonna happen. So is sex more important? It's more important to you because you're making the money. But let's just say you're not making money, right? Mm-hmm. So now there's a conflict in her feeling secure in order to give you sex, right?
No, because the thing is, I don't think it would last that long because I have yet, and I don't care, whoever hear this, I have yet to ever run into a woman that will take the money part of the relationship over for a long period of time. You're definitely going to end up breaking up in some way if she has to be the sole breadwinner. I've never seen that happen where it was just straight. He a house husband. He's going to do that forever, and I'm good with that. It rarely happens that way because there's that dynamic don't work for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, that is a very hard question. Because I can't do without either. I'm gonna just be honest. And honestly, over the years, I've experienced relationships that was either short of one or the other. So I don't think I could deal with someone who can't provide sex in a relationship.
So sex is more important to you.
Or I don't think I can be with anyone who can't provide or pull their weight financially. I mean, I could be by myself. I don't, why would I?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm going to do it by myself, I might as well be by myself. So financially, as a woman, I can't be with someone who can't pull weight financially. And then with love, like I can't be with someone and not love them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like.
But people have sex without love all the time, right? and people are together.
But I'm a hopeless romantic, so I personally feel like love is the goal.
No, but see,
but we're saying what's more important. Well,
I don't think the love part. I don't think love is as big as people think it is, because love is very fleeting. You love them 1 minute, you might not love them the next, or whatever the case.
You.
Huh?
I cannot like you,
but if you love somebody, you love them.
No, but love, because the thing is that love. How can I put it? Love is work. Mm-hmm. Love is actually the work. Mm-hmm. People think love is the feeling.
It's the action, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the action.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by it can be a little bit fleeting here or there, but it's like, if you're like, I just love you, so we ain't gotta never be intimate, you ain't never gotta give me money and everything. How important do that look? Love. I just love you. So we never gotta sleep together, never gotta have the money. So when I say far as the one that's kind of down at the bottom, we're more geared, we use love as a catalyst for action.
Yes.
I love you, so I do this. I love you, so I work hard for us.
But love to me will control the way I am with you. So I've never lived with someone that I didn't love. Like I've never, married someone I didn't love. So let's take the word
love out of it. Let's say care, because caring is what you do, is a feeling. Love
but
is the action.
I can care for my grandma. I can care, but I feel like love in a relationship hits a lot different. I mean, we can't, like, if you want to use care, I can care for anyone.
But that's what goes into. So when you are with somebody, it's a combination of things, right? It's you care for them enough to do to make sure that they're good, right? Mm-hmm. Their well-being. Mm-hmm. Right? That's what caring is. Mm-hmm. You care if they ate. Did you eat today? That's showing that you care about them.
Right.
The love is, I went out and got you this because I care and I love you. So it's a combination of things. Because love is action. They say love is kind. Love is what?
Patient.
Mm-hmm. It's what you're doing in the process of caring about somebody.
True,
right?
But I feel like I need love to be able to handle you accordingly.
Gotcha.
So it's like without the love part, then I'm handling you like I handle Bugsy, or how I handle my friend off the street. I feel like I don't want to.
So you don't love your mother?
It wouldn't be. That's a motherly love. That's different.
So, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's
because like you said, love is patient. I'm not going to be patient with someone I don't love. Like if I don't love you, then I'm not patient enough.
Well, you know what? As I'm thinking about it, I probably would say money, because
that's what I was saying. You started off with
the reason I'm thinking about it is because what I do know, what did Chris Rock say? Men are only looked at as we're only as good. We're only good when we provide something. Mm-hmm. And it's never just, we're only good for a short period of time when it's sex. Long period, women stay with money. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Because money opens up opportunities, mm-hmm. different experiences and stuff
legs.
Like that. Yeah, in legs or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. Crazy. Like you'll creep around with some guy that got good sex. But when you trying to be serious and you trying to build, he's not the guy that you know what I'm saying, that you look for. A lot of women end up like that. I don't even want to say women. A lot of people end up marrying the person that they didn't have the best sex with. Or being in a long term. Because that's how it is. Because the other things in a relationship outweighs the intimacy. You know what I mean?
I think money is more important in a relationship.
Yeah.
I would prefer the sex. I love the sex.
Yeah.
But I think when
it's more,
speaking about it, I think it's more the money.
It's provision.
It is, because if you can't support, if you can't, when the bills are coming in and the woman has to provide and things like that, the sex is not going to come. It's not because she's stressed out, she looking at you differently, all types of things like that. Now, there's some people, yes, that just, they can live in a tent and just have sex.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's all they want. The sex is great. I'll do this.
Homeless people, still sleep with
Do
each
it
other.
all the time, huh?
You know,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
you have your anomalies that would prefer the sex and don't care what happens and everything like that, the hippies or whatever it is. But when it really comes down to it, you're talking about, I think money runs the relationship.
I think it's provision, because I know you said money.
Yeah,
money.
provision.
I think it's more part of provision, because there's people. It's not a money thing. There's still the man needs to provide something.
Yeah.
I would agree with
to
that.
The relationship.
Yeah.
It has to be some providing, but it's not always necessary in that aspect. Reciprocated from the lady.
Yeah.
Because we all know it was a time not too long ago, and years ago, 50, 60 years ago, that women weren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the relationships were a lot stronger than they are now.
Yeah.
People weren't leaving.
Yeah.
And it was
true.
the man made the money, the woman was at home, and they still were providing, but income-wise came from the man. So I don't want to say it was just a money. It's just all about what they can pretty much provide. So I would say...
But how can you provide without the money?
Well, let's take it like this.
Okay.
In our modern world, that's what it is. But we got places where we got people that's not using regular money. They're using crops. I watched the show, Life Below Zero, right? And they go and do subsistence living, meaning their food is from hunting or fishing. How they build, they go in the forest and they go and get the wood and everything. He's not physically out there making that dollar a 9 to 5.
Got you.
But he's providing for his woman.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by provision. More, you gotta be able to provide something, some safety, some protection, something for that young lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shoot
saying?
the bear in the woods.
So
That's right. Skin it, eat the meat, and everything. I'm
Clothed,
saying,
yeah.
right.
I feel like I would put it in an order, okay?
Okay.
Because I need all of them. But my order is
She is selfish.
I'm just love is gonna be on top.
Love is on top.
Love is on top. And here's why I say that, because if you love someone, that is ultimately going to change both for the money and the sex. That's the key. And I'm gonna say
It
this
does.
because if you love someone, you don't want to see them struggle. You're not gonna see them like, okay, I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna make some money too. So if I love them, I'm gonna put forth the effort. If you love someone, you're not going to like take away sex. You want to provide.
You want to drain
But,
his
see,
sack.
I can't, no, but I disagree to an extent, because when you get in a relationship, you don't necessarily start out in a relationship loving them.
Mm-hmm.
You just really like them, so you'll be doing things during that like period before the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's in the beginning of a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. So in the beginning, you're doing the sex thing, and you're spending money, y'all going out on dates and everything. You building up to the love part. So you're already doing
but
that.
in a more established relationship, I feel like, like even sex, we're going to get old, and there's probably neither one of us is going to be able to probably do too much.
You
anything.
out your mind. I'm taking Blue Chews.
So it's like
I'm taking Rose Sparks. I'm taking all that shit.
Sex is at the bottom. I'm going to say love, money, and then sex. Because, although I can't live without either or, however, I feel like in those categories, I feel like in that order, I would put sex last. Because you don't know what can happen. Something can happen to you and hinder you from having sex for the rest of your life. But does that mean I'm going to quit you or I'm going to walk away from you? No.
And that's where the love would keep you, right?
Right.
That's where love you. And that's why I do believe, love is very important.
Love is on top.
But let's just talk about the money and sex. I think money is very important because you could use money to go have sex without anything. You could have sex at any time. Money is very important in a relationship.
It is important.
And it sucks to say that, right? Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of married people that go out and cheat. They're having sex. Okay, I don't even like having sex with my partner at home. That's how they feel.
Yeah.
So they go have sex everywhere, but they're providing. The woman would stay in that relationship getting her shit beat somewhere else, cheating, but she's staying with this man because he's providing something. He has the money.
That money.
So sex you can get from anywhere. You can do
in
it
our
anywhere.
world, definitely it starts with money.
It starts with money in our world.
And in
what I believe,
the modern world right now, even in your world, I know you're giving me the face right now.
I mean, it's definitely money is definitely necessary.
It starts with him courting. So that relationship started with money. Mm-hmm. Then it went to the sex, and then it went to love.
But how is it going to keep you? Money keeps you.
Yeah, money
keeps a lot of women.
Or does the love keep you?
Look at Cassie. And you know, not to we'll talk about that later.
That is a horrible example.
But no, it's not an example. It's money kept her. You thought she was there because she thought he was cute? That motherfucker looked like his mouth always open. He looked like a horse.
But I mean these are bad examples because look at the situation. Like, I don't want a relationship like that.
You don't want a relationship, but we're saying the money kept it.
You're saying the money keeps certain people because of...
And it made her do strange things.
And she can be getting hit while he's at work or whatever. Like, that is no relationship I would want.
That's nothing you would want, but we're saying what would keep some people, it keeps them.
It doesn't
the money
keep
kept
good
her.
relationships, though.
That's not what we're talking. We're not talking good or bad relationships. We're talking about what's more important. To her was the money. I
think that's kind of bull.
You don't think the money kept her?
No,
you thought it was
the thing. No, just that excuse. Because I hear people like, why certain people, like for instance, you got Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was a money thing. I think it's more of a power. And I'm gonna tell you why it's more power. Because there's a lot of people with money in those circles that you could have chose that didn't treat you like shit.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That you can say, F you, I'm gonna talk to them. Mm-hmm. You know, you got that option.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened. What happened is that it has to do with, it's not just the money, it's the power that came with it. Mm-hmm. So that's why that's more infectious than...
But without the money, he had no power. He already had the money.
No, but I'm saying the power is what will keep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I'll give you a prime example. You take the president of the United States, right? The president of the United States is not the richest person in the United States.
Right.
But power-wise, people look at him as him being the most powerful person possibly in the world, depending on where you're coming from.
Right.
Or what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So that can be more attractive than what the president typically makes, $100, and he's in the six figures as a salary. That's what the president makes. He's not making $1 million a year as the president. You know what I'm saying? Everything he does outside of the president, investments and ownerships and stuff, that's what makes him money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that power is very infectious. You know what I'm saying? And that's what will make them stick around. Because you think about when you become, if you're married to the president, when y'all get out, you got Secret Service with you forever because it still can be a threat. Mm-hmm. You give up everything.
Because everything you did to people while you were in that presidency. Right. That's why they have that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying you got to give up as a family member. That's not just his wife. His kids got to get looked after. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
All that stuff come into play, which means you got to make that decision. But what I'm saying is it's all because of power, not typically as an example for money.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to say power is very important too. But I believe it all stems from the money. They say money's the root of all evil, right? So that's where the power comes into play.
So why do they ask for their church?
Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing we could talk about on another time.
That's crazy, right?
Right. So, speaking of the president, right?
Right.
That moves on to our next topic about the president and his canceling of Juneteenth and Martin Luther King Day at all national parks. And he's replacing it with his birthday.
Yeah, which happened to be what, National Flag Day or something like that?
National Flag Day, something. What is it? I think Flag Day or something. But he's replacing two very important days. So what he's doing is people cannot get in no longer free for that day.
This is the thing. One, National Flag Day is weird to me.
Okay.
Because technically the flag is up all the time. So that to
Right.
say one day, excuse me, it's a weird day. Like, we're going to have that. I don't know if maybe I'm getting the holiday wrong. But my thing is, the flags are always up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's always up on whether it's full or half staff. It's up there. So to have a day for that is crazy. And then what would be the point of that? Now, if you were just like, I would be on point if he was like, we're going to take them days, we're going to take days away, period, because we're losing money in those parks and we need to make some money. It's like, okay, fair is fair. We can't do it for free no more because we're not getting that. We got to keep them open, so we need some money.
Right.
With you replacing it for 2 other days, that's where
And
the craziness
2 days
comes.
that don't even fucking matter.
That don't even damn matter.
Right? And President Trump hasn't done anything that's significant to replace those days.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
But so why does he want to take it away?
Because he's a dick.
Because he's an asshole.
I mean,
Yeah.
just for
It's
the
a power
just
trip.
for the fuckery.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a power trip.
That's
My
crazy.
whole point is, like, you got more stuff to deal with as a
Right,
president.
that's what I'm saying. Don't you
than to
have a whole
to-
country around? Why are you worried about these 2 days?
Because he can, and that's why I'm telling people when people like he's so terrible. I said that's what the hell. Listen, what I can commend, and I always say this, is everything that fucker said he was gonna do. He did it. He stood on business.
Hey, he is a thug.
And
I'm not
people
gonna lie.
acting like they surprised that he doing all this crazy. He told you he was gonna do it.
He did.
Right.
He told you he was going to do
He
it.
said, "You put me back in here. This I'm gonna do." You know
At
what I'm
least he
saying?
keep
And
his
did
word.
it.
And he's a man of his word.
That's all I'm
what it
saying.
is, yeah.
That's if you whatever you think about the dude, he stood on business. He said, He'll literally say, "You put me in this office, I'm gonna fuck you over," and you did it,
And you still
he
voted
did
for
it,
him.
and then you acting like surprised. He told you. He told you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. And what, Juneteenth? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's all the black events.
It is.
It's
That's what's crazy.
to do with black
Yeah.
people. And I don't know how you can't see the message behind that.
Everybody see it. They just can't do nothing about it.
They can't. Yeah.
It's like, what you gonna do about it? I didn't even know he had the juice to do that.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he can't just say we not gonna do this, and that's what he keep doing. And people act like, oh my God, we can't do that. Yeah, you can. He can write whatever he want. It still got to pass a process.
Right. So he can't just do what he want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
But he can do what he wants, and he's been doing what he wants.
Yeah, he can do it, but he can
get
he can
overrided.
try to do it, but it's them that like Congress and Senate
Have to
there's
approve it.
committees that have to say that's cool.
Right.
He ain't got the juice to just do whatever he wants, but people aren't
But he
going
definitely-
against it
But he definitely got the juice.
because that's the see. This is the thing, they can hide behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All this little crap that they probably wanted to do back in the day, but didn't want that repercussion. They're allowing him to do it because he don't give a shit.
He don't.
They like he ain't gonna be here forever. He could take all this smoke for all the stuff that we didn't want to
We
happen
was too
anyway.
scary.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yep.
you ain't want that flag.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's who cares? Listen, guys. If you up in arms about that, you know what I mean. I get it. I'm with you on that. But you know what? Let's try something else. Let's try and take money from other stuff.
Yeah.
How about that? You know what I'm saying? If this was a money thing and you took that away or you just had an ego thing, the only way we go as a people affect what's going on is with the money. Everybody knew it. Everybody been talking about it forever. It's been like that through all history. It's that things move when money is involved.
Mm-hmm.
So if we really want to make any type of change, if we want to do it, you know what I'm saying, we cut off the money for a period of time until they get brought back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to count.
Yeah.
Because all the things that you getting paid for, we're helping to fund that. So if we stop funding that as a people, then we'll be able to make some moves. But until then, go ahead and keep buying your PlayStation 5s on those Black Fridays or those Cyber Mondays. Keep doing all this stuff to stimulate that economy so he can take that money and spend billions of dollars on bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think it's free on his birthday. That's what he put it as. free on his birthday, but on those other days, it's no longer free.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. But
Just don't do it. But like I said, on the business side, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's like, for instance, if just maybe this is me playing devil's advocate. If I knew on Juneteenth it's flooded with hundreds of thousands of people at those places, and we've been doing it for free every year, I'm like, I need to get in on this action.
That's
maybe
petty.
greedy,
That's
maybe
petty.
I'm just telling you that from a business guy, I'm gonna look like, man, this is a hot day. Maybe I'm not gonna charge $10. Maybe I'll charge $5 or whatever. But I need a piece of this action because right now I need some money. So that may be, if we're looking at it like that, I understand the move. But my thing is, like I always say, you got to make it consistent. Mm-hmm. If you go do it, I'm not adding no other days. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say, well, these are free and it just happened to be on my birthday. I'm going to say, no, listen, we can't give no more free days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every day you have to pay for it. I'm sorry. We're not making money here. We need to do something. You know, that makes sense. That's just a business move.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is more ego.
Yeah, it's definitely ego.
It is an ego thing. I think so too. Mm-hmm. And that's what we was just talking about, power. You know, when we was talking about what money over power. And this goes into, you know, what we were just talking about, Diddy, the power. So I watched his thing. Everybody watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yep.
What did y'all think about it?
Man, I think they need to put him under the jail, under the prison floors, okay? Because he was something else.
I don't think that.
And I don't think what?
I don't think that.
Why? You know what?
I'm for to blow your fucking mind.
Oh my God.
I want you to blow my mind,
because I'm not saying he wasn't a terrible motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying the stuff that he did wasn't terrible. What I'm saying is that these were grown people.
Yep. You're right.
And you, in your thought, because of wherever your situation was, you wanted that so much. Mm-hmm. Who was it? Babs. I think it was Babs. They had Babs on it. And Babs Bunny, Babs Bunny, right? She was from Making a Band, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she literally said, she took that contract to her lawyer. Her lawyer said, don't do it. Pretty much all you doing is working for fame. You ain't gonna get no money.
Yep.
She went anyway.
She signed it.
So my thing is that whatever those behaviors are that he was doing,
they allowed it.
Your red flag was popping. Mm-hmm. But because you wanted that other side, you took it. So as a grown person, I don't give a shit what my thing is. You're not for to convince me, especially I'm looking at the paperwork. I'm not getting my money.
We were in a contract like that. We had something similar to that.
And what happened? They put it in front of her. I read that shit. I was like, you out your damn mind.
We're not signing that shit.
We're not signing this shit.
Yeah.
And we good now. We not up there with you know, Fat Joe and them and everything. But we still good.
Yeah. I think... Okay, well, that definitely that was probably one of the ones I could say, you know, you're responsible. They're all adults, of course. But I feel like I used to feel this way about R. Kelly's situation. Like, no, y'all kind of signed up for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, y'all, how dare y'all accuse this man? Y'all knew what y'all was getting yourselves into. But Diddy's situation is kind of more of manipulation. And then you're drugging people. Okay, you're literally.
But you still put yourself in that predicament.
And the problem is,
you can't say you put yourself in that predicament to be drugged.
Right.
Look at
if
RBO
I'm drugged,
Day. When that happened to her, that was some disgusting shit.
Right.
That shit. We have daughters, right?
Yeah.
And let's just say they wanted to sing.
Yeah.
And they were in there, and let's just say the contract was good, but to be drugged and taken advantage of,
it's crazy.
But it's all in your actions. So how did they? What the fuck? They shot a dirt in her or something like that. No, she took something.
But these people are not aware that they're taking something.
Right? She said, "I don't even drink. I don't know how I got there."
That's what I'm saying. So
let's just say that was true.
You sat your stuff down.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But that does not make it okay.
Sound stupid
I'm
as
not
shit.
listening.
I know.
Like he condoning
I'm
the date
fucking
rape
with y'all.
Right.
No, fuck with y'all.
happening?
No, what I'm saying is, I get that the shit was fucked up. All I'm saying is that it's the same thing. Like when you go out to the club, they tell you don't leave your drink. Don't do this. Don't
bullshit.
do that. Right?
That's bullshit. Because you trust. Just say you trust this dude. He's your manager. He signed you.
Manipulation.
Manipulation.
That's
dude.
your fault. You still didn't have to partake in some of that shit.
But how do you know? You're not partaking in anything.
You're
sitting down with your
the
manager.
joint and you drinking some champagne. You go into it. You're not bringing your own bottle of water. You do. It's a couple of artists. As when you hear stories right now, they will say, "No, I don't fuck with that." They touch some shit. If it's not theirs, they don't fuck with it. Period. Because they know you can get drugged. You can have all these things. They have a wisdom of making sure they looking at their damn surroundings.
This was a very young lady. RBO Day, when she went there, she was young.
I'm not saying she didn't.
So we're saying the situation is fucked up. You're making all excuses.
What I'm saying is that there still has to be accountability on both ends.
Bullshit.
He's fucked up.
No.
And some of the decisions that they were making were not smart.
You cannot put accountability on somebody being drugged.
You're talking about one person,
And
but
that-
just
but
like
that's
that
who we're
producer
talking about.
dude.
Yeah.
That producer dude was partaking in
You
the
talking
liquor.
about Rod? You talking about Rod?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, let me tell you something. He was butthurt. That's all it was. That dude,
I get
Literally.
that.
both ways.
But that's all I'm
Literally,
saying.
okay.
I woke up next to Diddy and women. And
But this
That's
is
all
the
I'm
thing.
saying.
He's not aware too. It's like damn.
He
can
was
put
aware.
No. He can put it together. Eventually,
No,
once
I'm
he put
not.
it together, he probably understood it and was like, "Wait a minute." But it's not like he's bent over and was like, "All right, Diddy, let's go." Like,
no. I think his story is. I'm sorry, but I think his story is fabricated. I think he partake in
That's
it.
all. That's
Why?
exactly what I'm saying.
But
The only one, like I said, on that I do sympathize is with Aubrey. That I can think, because that was definitely from the jump. She was
Yeah.
like, "I'm not with the shits."
Yes.
Yeah.
I get that.
right.
And
Like I
then
said, I'm
someone
with
else
that.
tells you that this is what they seen
This
you
is
do,
what they
I'm
see.
feeling you.
and you have no memory.
recollection of what happened.
And I'm with that. All I'm saying is that when you look at the documentary, majority of the people could have made a better decision and they didn't.
You think, okay, let's say Craig Mack. You're like, Craig Mack, man, what happened to him? That was shitty.
Yeah.
He didn't go in there thinking, hey, this is what it is. He signed with him.
He signed with him and he didn't get his bread, so he didn't do no more music. He was like, "Fuck you."
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. His action was, okay, this is what you were supposed to do. You didn't, so I'm getting out of this shit. I'm not fucking with you. You understand? But that's not what they were doing. A lot of those people was like, okay, I know you fucking me, but I'm still gonna stick around. I know I shouldn't be signing this. Oh, he got a baseball bat. And what the fuck?
Right.
So Eazy-E got his ass whooped according to according to NWA's movie, and he still didn't give it up. He was like, "Shit, I guess I'm taking
But
his L."
Eazy-E's from the streets.
I get
Everybody ain't from the streets.
Right.
Everybody ain't
the same
about
thing
that
you just
business.
said to me. You making excuses. All I'm saying is
That is not
it's-
making excuses.
You
If you
made
fear,
because
if
you
you
from
fear
the,
for your life, if you fear, Eazy-E probably didn't give a fuck about that shit. When you from the street, there's a code you live by. You don't rat. You don't do none of that stuff.
he didn't do shit, bro. The dude signed over his rights. He could have walked out that motherfucker and went right away and said, "I was coerced to sign this.
They
Let
would
me
have
go
beat
through
his
this
ass.
shit."
What if he was scared for his life?
Do you know what Suge Knight was about?
I'm not talking about Suge Knight. We talking about Puffy now.
But-
Puffy
Okay.
supposed to came in there with a baseball bat and told me, "You go sign this shit," and I'm scared for my life. No, bro.
Okay, so
Listen.
what if he's not he's not from the streets? He's like, okay, he maybe he was scared for
Y'all
his
gotta
life.
stop using that street shit like only street niggas it got heart. Regular niggas got the shit too, and they know if
Absolutely.
they don't want to do
But
something,
not
they're
with a
not gonna do
man
it.
with power. We're talking about power here, right?
I understand we're talking
Okay,
about power.
so a man with power who pretty much holds your life in his hands.
So because he got power, that mean my I don't have a choice. I don't have any choices.
He
I
might
still
have-
had a choice.
But you're talking about you. You're a different person.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about individuals
But you're
at
talking
all.
off of how you feel about something, right?
I'm saying every one of them, whether
Right.
good or bad, had the choice. Whether I make an excuse, you make an excuse, however we trying to understand it, at the end of the day, they had more than one choice, and they took the choice.
And I get what you're saying. Like, yes, they did have a choice.
Yeah.
That is true. But I feel like once they knew. I feel like they were already manipulated to a sense, to the point it was like
he was at the top of his game.
Right. It's like,
and it's like, I want to be with them.
I want to, like, I've given up so much already at this point. I might as well stick around so I can get what I came here to get. And you don't know what that means for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they had to give up in order to get there. And then once they figured out they was getting screwed, it's like, it's a little too late at this point. So I feel like, no, this situation is definitely not like an R. Kelly situation. It's definitely given strong manipulation. And I feel like he was wrong on so many levels. Do I feel like them being adults and should they be held accountable? I feel like
not all adults are smart.
That's
and
not
no matter, but they smart or not. What I'm saying is
that plays a part.
This is what we are in the world now. Mm-hmm. This is America. This shit is crazy as hell. The fact that even though he was a terrible person, right, and some shit happened, we're not talking about. I get if somebody were drugged and raped,
but we're not talking about today. You're talking about today.
I get it.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that there's some responsibility because of the choices that you chose to be in that environment. I'll give you an example. When you're dealing with the MTV and everything, when you won that contest and decided to be on Bad Boy, right? Mm-hmm. You wanted to be in Danny DeCane or whatever the case. When they gave you that contract, every one of them said that contract was fucked. Mm-hmm. It was terrible. You could have made that decision. But in your mind, I want that fame so much that I'm willing to do the shit knowing I'm going to be fucked.
You ain't never ran across no other contract in your life. You've been trying for over 10 years, and this is your opportunity. Yeah. This is your opportunity to put your foot in the door and get in front of something. A lot of people will take that opportunity to do so.
It's totally fine. All I'm saying is that you still make the choice to do it. So that's where the accountability come in on that part. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody saying their decision was right.
I get that. That's what. But what I'm saying is that every time I'm saying both parties need some accountability. I'm not saying them getting drugged is okay or something, or them leaving their water. I get that. What I'm saying is the fact that you were placed in those environments was strictly your choice. Strictly your choice.
Everything we do in life is our choice.
And you have to take accountability for that shit too.
Everything in life we do is by choice. But when you have somebody else doing some shit on the other side, you just can't say it's your fault, right? So we're talking about P. Diddy. They know they made a bad fucking choice. At the end of the day, they know they made a bad choice. I should have never signed with P. Diddy.
That's all I'm saying.
But that's not what the conversation about. The conversation about him beating, hitting, kidnapping, blowing people car up, on trial for the sex workers, and that's what we're talking about. They all know Cassie made a choice. I don't think she wanted to be in that situation. She ended up in that situation and probably found it hard to get out there. He threatened to kill her mom.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
He threatened to kill her mom. Somebody threatened to kill your mom. You a female. You don't got no brothers or none of that stuff. I'm just throwing that out there.
But Bugsy, you're sitting here saying that she just got to take accountability. So she,
no, I'm saying that's what she wanted. She wanted that fame.
She wanted that fame. She did.
So that's what I'm saying. Listen, they got the interviews from the people that she was sleeping with doing the jump off with, right? Mm-hmm. And even then was like, listen, I get what y'all saying, but everybody overlooks the shit that she contributed to during that. She helped with that shit, some of that shit. And I get that she was a victim. She might have been young. But who in the fuck is talking about the victims that she made? Nobody's talking about that shit because she got exploited. So she used that and exploited other people to help him the fuck out. Right? Mm-hmm. When those people coming out and saying, hey, listen, I know y'all want to be sympathetic about her, but Kimmy was a hoe. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Kim was a hoe. That's what they're saying. Mm-hmm. They're saying that these are the people that was in there watching the shit, saying, hey, we pulling these motherfuckers in. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And the thing about it is, if you listen to some of the interviews, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
When you listen to some of the stuff that was happening, some of these people were already out there that was partaking in the bullshit. And then now they want to say it's fucked up. They already were out there making moves. You know what I'm saying?
That don't mean the situation wasn't fucked up more with P. Diddy. Regardless if you're making moves or whatever it is out there.
What I'm saying is it wasn't necessary to be in that when you already making some moves.
So check this out. They hired sex workers. P. Diddy never called them. He had Cassie call them. She was the contact between them, right? Hey, I want you to call this person, tell him come over, whatever his name is. And he's actually suing her right now, anyway, for giving him a disease and aborting the baby. So she's calling this guy over. She's the contact in between them. And she has to take accountability. I understand that, right?
That's all I'm trying to say.
She has to take accountability for that. But he was still manipulating this young little girl. She was in this, whatchamacallit. She got out for a reason. Mm-hmm. She didn't want to be there. She finally found her way to get out of this. No, obviously, she probably wanted to get out a long time ago.
Understood. But I think us going back make it seem like
we
I
are
don't
talking
agree.
in circles. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't agree. I agree with all that shit. I remember watching an SVU episode, right? And it was about this guy. He was a music teacher, and the music teacher ended up molesting and raping this little boy. Mm-hmm. When the little boy got older, he started doing other little boys like that. So my thing is like, I get that he got traumatized, and that's what it was. Mm-hmm. But do we not hold him accountable for what he did to the next set of little boys, even though we understand why he started doing it? So that's all I'm saying is that I get all, and the whole thing was some terrible shit. He is probably one of the worst people ever on the earth as of right now. I get it.
And that's all we're saying.
I get it, and I'm in agreement with that. What I'm saying is that we don't want to overlook some of the bull. Don't even overlook the fucking security. His security was fucked up. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck who it was. If you were in the presence of the bullshit, getting paid or not, you fucked up too because you knew it was happening. You were around when she got her ass whooped. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You were around when you see the motherfucker drugged out and he getting raped or some shit. You saw some of that shit from the bottom, some of these people. All those silent people you think ain't around.
There was a lot of them scared to say anything, though. He had everybody scared straight.
All I'm saying is you fucked up too, though. Scared or not, you still fucked up for not doing nothing.
Yeah. Because you're right there. I don't know if I could have watched
that. If he saw her coming back and she left and he probably said, hey, you need to get out of this. Let's just say he did tell her something. Yo, get out of here. You don't need to take this. And she kept coming back. Then shut the fuck up. This is what she wants. This is what she wants. Mm-hmm. So we can't say he fucked up. He probably, hey, I know somebody that can get you out of this, whatever. Yeah, and she kept coming back.
Let me make sure I stand next to this door and you get your ass whooped so I can keep my check.
Yeah.
You don't think that's fucked up?
I'm not saying it's not fucked up, but if she keep coming back, that's just what it is.
Right. What do you do?
But my whole point is you fucked up.
He walked away and got him some Kool-Aid and said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, let me go get something to drink while Meek is getting tore up.
Yeah, that's crazy. But nah, I think he's crazy for that. But
it was a lot of motherfuckers left out. Remember, nobody
didn't have Mary J. Blige. They didn't talk to Jodeci. They didn't talk to Farnsworth Bentley. They didn't talk to
anybody.
Really?
They didn't talk to nobody.
It's the main. He was his assistant for a long time,
holding that umbrella.
And you didn't even bring him up during that whole. He was there.
Yeah, I know that 50 said that he had to cut out a lot of stuff.
He probably did.
He might have did.
He had to cut out a lot.
You know, because can you imagine if Mary J and all them, or Jodeci's, or all these other people, anybody was involved?
Faith Evan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, no, you're not putting me in this shit.
Yeah.
And he probably still got good relationship with certain people.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, hang y'all out there assed out.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect when he get out.
Nobody cares about day 26.
I definitely.
I like day 26. But
I like them, but ain't nobody like, put it on the line for day 26. You know what I
mean? Right.
Well, they did for Dandy Kane. They got,
Yeah, they did.
And that's kind of fucked up about what's her name?
Dawn.
Was it Dawn?
Dawn, yeah.
Yeah. What said about her?
This leads me to another form of power. It was this guy. Mm-hmm. His wife said that she was leaving him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And she hit him with the news. He hit her with the news, I have cancer.
Right. I heard about this.
What y'all think about that? How y'all feel about if you were about to tell your wife or you telling your guy, I don't think this is working. And they say, I got cancer. I got the big C. What would y'all do? How would you feel?
After I said I don't want to be with you no more, I would feel like shit.
Like, you'll feel like shit?
I would feel like shit. Like I mean, yeah, I would definitely feel horrible. Like,
but isn't that like manipulation?
That's
like you're talking about P. Diddy?
Okay,
or is it survival?
Definitely sounds like survival. It's survival for sure. So he's not for real. He really
that part of the story I don't know. But I'm just saying, if somebody brought it to you and said, I got the big C or any type of, ailment.
I would think it was that boy. Like, if you told me afterwards, if it was before and I left, I'm fucked. Like, I'm dirty as hell for doing that.
Yeah.
Like, but if you told me, the first thing I wouldn't even be like, I was like, well, show me your papers. I mean,
to determine if you're gonna stick around.
No, I'm just saying you can't just tell me that and like because I might be upset. Like, you lying motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I got the big C. Okay, no problem. The doctor said, let me see what they got. What you got? Because sometimes when people say they got cancer, all cancers ain't a death sentence.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All cancers, you got cancerous things that can be cut out and you good for
resolved,
a minute.
Yeah.
So my thing is, let me see what you're talking about, and then I see, and then it's like, shit. If it's terminal, then hey, listen, I'm gonna support you. That don't mean I'm gonna still be, I
want to be in this relationship,
but I'll still support you because I don't want to be effed up. Like I don't want you effed up out there, and you need help, and I could help you.
Yeah.
My thing is that if it's like minor, they like, man, we just got to move, this little skin off your foot.
And it's like,
okay, well, you know what I'm saying?
All right, you need a ride to the hospital, or like whatever.
I help you. So in outpatient, I'll pick you up and drop you off. But after that,
I'm pretty much still done. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't feel guilty if they say that after the fact. I won't be feeling effed up because it's like I didn't know. I can feel guilty about something you didn't know until now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like I might have altered telling you. If you would have told me this first, like I might have waited.
How I would feel, I'm conflicted about this. If I was trying to leave, hey babe, I'm about to, take a different path in life.
Go get some cigarettes and milk.
Yeah, I'm going to get something. I'm not coming back. No, but if I was saying I was leaving and she said she had cancer, I would probably stick around, and that would just be.
Forever?
I would try to heal you and then leave you as soon as you get better.
Well, you can't heal her. You mean
I'm saying wait. I'm there while you're healing.
So if it goes in remission, you out of there.
I'm gone. Now, if you catch it
what if you like fall back? You don't think you'll fall back?
It's possible. It's possible, right? But I don't think I'll be able to leave. I'd be looking, because if I leave and it's true, like you said, you'll probably ask, let me see the doctor, go to the doctor visits. But that's the whole point of staying with them, right? You're going to be there for them, going to doctor visits while they go into remission.
Now, just because you're there, though, do you still, like, pursue it like you're still in the relationship? Meaning, like, are we still doing the relationship things? Because there's a difference between being there for them and assisting them in this time and actively being in the actual relationship. So would that be it? Because you were trying to leave it. So you're pretty much, I'm done with the relationship.
But you're staying in that relationship. If you really look at it, just because you ain't having sex, you're still in that relationship. If you stay, and this is just how I look at it, if you stay and you're helping out and you're there and you're going to visits and you're doing this and you're helping out, you might as well stay in that relationship.
No, I can't say that because the thing is, if you just don't love that person no more, or you felt they were a horrible person to be in a relationship with, but you just don't want to see them die, that's a whole different
Right.
thing. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
different.
Because you could still be there supporting them, taking them to doctor's appointments,
why they
everything.
have AIDS.
But that's one of you fucking ass. What I'm saying is,
I'll call you a good nurse. She could come over and take care of you.
I get one, but you're still involved in it. I'm saying you're still helping with the care. You still might be out there dating somebody else. I'm saying that's a scenario.
So that is a scenario. So would you be wrong for that?
Now, would you date a person that is dealing with their ex and going to all their stuff and going over there and still caring for them? Would you deal with someone like that?
Yeah.
You would? Okay.
If she was like, listen, I broke up with my ex, but I'm his caregiver because he has terminal cancer. It's like, damn, yeah. I'm not going to be like, oh, my God.
I'll ask her,
sorry, I don't believe that
are you
shit.
on that will? And see how much she getting.
I wouldn't even believe that shit, even if it was true. Like, what?
I would.
You would?
I believe
Yeah, I
it.
would. Now, if I'm going to start investing like we go live a life together, that's different. But you talking about just dating somebody? Yeah, I'll date them. I'll date them until they, until I find out you lying. So that's my thing. So it's always stages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm his caregiver because he got terminal cancer and I'm the only one he got. Okay, I get that. But when it become a little bit where I think you're lying about it, that's when I'll pivot. But as of right now, we're just dating.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be like a red flag to me. Like I would literally be like, yeah, no, call me when you're done. Because I like, I don't want to start.
Call me when you're
and
done.
Nobody waiting on you.
Because it's like,
Ego
no.
ass.
No, I
She
just
said,
I
call
would-
me when you're done.
I wouldn't-
Like she got,
When they
she got them
die.
options.
No, I'm
That's
just
what I
saying
mean.
I wouldn't want to stick around and then I actually fall for you, and then because you're fully invested when you're doing something like this,
And
with
that's
someone.
how I feel too. If
Yeah,
I
and
couldn't
it's
date
like-
somebody that is doing that with their ex. I couldn't.
Yeah, like that's hard because you're not just doing that just for the fuckery. You're doing that because you truly care.
Oh my
That's what I'm
God,
saying.
Richard needs me, and you're sitting there at dinner.
At dinner.
He can't get up.
But then that's what I'm saying. That's you'll pivot and be like, okay, well, this I don't
But
think
see,
this will work out.
that's
But I would like if they told me, yeah, I mean, we can still go out. And then now when I see it
But when
becoming
that
an
happens-
inconvenience for you, or you can't devote any time,
So you have to put
then
yourself.
That's fine.
So you have to
You have to put yourself in the
through that.
situation.
That's crazy.
Right.
Just say, you know what?
Call me when
When
you're
he's
done.
dead,
Call me
come
when-
back and
Oh
we can
my
try to work
God!
on
Not
this
when
shit.
he's dead.
Yeah, when he die, come
That's
back.
what I'm saying. Y'all just
He says y'all some
Nuts.
horrible people.
y'all
I'm
are-
just saying, you have to take accountability. You're putting yourself in that situation.
yeah, yeah.
To
don't
deal
be
with.
trying to take my word, you fucker.
I'm just saying, you're gonna stay there while she's over there washing his dick and
That's not
everything
what I'm
because
saying.
he's sick.
What I'm saying is that if I met a woman, she told me that wouldn't be an automatic disqualifier for me going on a date with her. That's all I'm saying.
So if she right, because you can still hit them draws and put her and send her on her way. I understand
Oh my God!
that. What? That's shit. What you think we go out on dates for?
That is crazy.
Just for the company?
So, Bugsy, don't try to make it seem like you really care over here. You over here like
What you mean?
You could have just get the draws. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is it.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's why I said that. Don't
I
mean
said,
I'm gonna
can
start
you deal
investing
with
in
a
the bill
person?
with
I
it.
said, can you deal with a person that's in that? And
I
when I mean
can.
deal with, I mean in a relationship, working towards
Well,
something.
you didn't say relationship.
I
You
did.
said-
I said, can you be with somebody that's? I didn't say, can you take somebody out on a date?
Yeah, but I don't. Maybe I don't know what the hell you mean by be with them, because you're saying be with them means
What you mean
relationship.
be with them? You're in a when you with somebody and you're being with somebody, that means you're attempting to be in a relationship.
Yeah, I can do that.
Right.
I can do that.
You can? Mm-hmm. I couldn't, because like I said, she go wash his nuts, and I'm at the restaurant. He talking about I'm stuck in the shower, and I
Yeah.
got to go over there with her and help him out the shower.
But see, and that's the thing. But my mind, I don't know. I had this weird compartmental way of thinking when it comes to shit.
You do.
So it's like when I'm with you, you're in this one compartment. So I'm not giving you the full thing until I know we're there.
Okay.
Meaning, so you know what I'm saying? So I I'm still wanting to give it. Like, you wouldn't catch me like, oh, I'm so in love with her. No, I'm not even going to get you. I'm not going to put you in a position of that until I know for sure. But I won't just say I'm going to cut you off and not deal with you at all until you deal with that shit, because that's not volatile enough or anything for me to disqualify you yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I
think it's more caring than a motherfucker.
So you don't think if
it's true.
And some people are spiteful, right? They know that you're trying with somebody else and they saying they got cancer. They already popped it up on you because you're leaving. Now they know you're dealing with somebody. They're going to probably want them there all the time, making excuses. I'm weak. I need help.
I get that.
And this is going to, and like I said, the situation was you were leaving.
Yeah.
And now I use this as an extra life.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if I'm with her and that start happening, then I pivot and be like, hey, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out.
Yeah, I wouldn't put myself in that predicament.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. But that's just me. Like I said, I mean, I look at things a little different, and I don't think that's automatically like fair to just be like, well, when you get your shit together, I'll, you know.
Why is it not fair? You're not with her.
I said necessarily. I mean, that's not enough for me to be like, okay, well, you told me that. The fact that you told me that shit and it's true or whatever. Now, his actions or her actions or whatever, that cancer, whoever got the cancer, whatever their action is what it is. Mm-hmm. But I'm not automatically go dismiss you until I start seeing that their behavior is affecting your behavior.
So you would give it a chance first.
I would give it a chance to see. Like I would check the temperature.
Yeah.
And see how it go. Hey, I'll ask you on a date. If I keep asking you out to go out and be around me and everything, and you cut me off every single time, okay, then I already know this ain't gonna work out.
Yeah.
I get you told me, but it's not gonna work out because you don't have time for anything else but that. But now let's say she does make the time. Mm-hmm. And you were in that same predicament. Yeah, listen, I watch him on Saturdays and Sundays. He has a nurse Monday through Friday. Mm-hmm. That's something you can kind of work with. You know what I'm saying?
So what if she makes the time? You all fall for each other.
Yeah.
And then
it becomes more drastic. And she has to be there more often.
Right. Now things aren't the way it used to be when y'all first started, because now things are getting a little bit more intense on her end. And now she's kind of backing up. Should you be held accountable because you didn't leave in the beginning?
No, I can. But see, that's what I don't hold on.
But at this point, you really like her, like almost in love with her.
It doesn't matter with me.
It doesn't matter.
Me individually. It doesn't matter with me. I don't care how much I love you and everything like that. If it's to a point where it's not going to work out, it's just what it is. I'll just have to move on. I'm not scarred like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that if it's getting worse for her, it's probably getting worse for him. Meaning it's like, oh, he's
about to die.
Right. He's almost at hospice. So I'm even more invested. Like, damn. Like, fuck. I mean, I get it. I understand it. I'm being compassionate.
Let's flip it a little bit. Let's flip it. Let's make it.
Go ahead.
What if he gets better, and you all were dating, y'all got close, and then he gets better. She's nursed him back to health. Cancer's gone, and she had to choose at this point because now he wants his wife back. And now,
that's the scenario. If she's still married to him, I wouldn't be with her.
What Lifetime movie are you fucking speaking?
Yeah. It sounds good.
If
though.
it sound juicy. If you didn't say
Tyler Perry ass movie,
right? If you didn't say the marriage part, if you were just like, okay, that was her boyfriend, and now he want her back, and she's thinking about going back.
Oh, but what? Okay, even if that's the case, whatever works for you. I'm just saying. Okay, what if he wants her back, and he's like, you know, you helped me through all of this, and I'm better now. And it's like now that his desire to like fight for his relationship, and now she's grown to love him a little bit because she's went through a little hard time with him and got him through. That does happen. It's like, what if?
Soon as she told me that she couldn't make a decision between me and him, I'll make it for her. Go to him.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna play that. Let me fight for you. No, if you're confused, let me make your decision for you. Because if I'm in a relationship with you, you know I'm in for it.
Boss.
I don't play that I don't play this shit. This ain't a movie. This ain't a show.
Right.
So if you like, well, I've grown to love him again, and I don't know where to go. Let me tell you where to go. Go in the living room and pick up that luggage and get your shit and go with him.
Fuck out of here.
If I'm going to invest all this time and you don't know what it is, then get your ass out of here and go with him.
Be gone.
Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
I feel
We
you.
grown as hell. There ain't no kid no more. This ain't high school.
You're right. You are absolutely
So that's what I'm
right.
saying. So that's why I'm like, that's why I don't mind doing it, because at the end of the day, if you make that decision and bounce, it's so be it.
So
And
be it.
I'll meet somebody else.
Yeah, no, I get it. Personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't find myself dating somebody, giving that attention in that aspect. Because your attention, you have to work. I don't know if y'all have kids. So her time's going to be split up between her family.
Man, you adding extra shit.
I'm adding extra
You
stuff.
like, wait
I'm
a
just
minute.
To the
but-
scenario. I don't know if they got
but what I'm
kids
saying
and
is you
all
don't
that.
know, right? They were married. I'm saying you don't know if they have kids, right? So her time, she has to work, unless that she drops that and that's her full time
Is
job.
that what you said? She asked for divorce, or she just wanted to go?
She was leaving. I'm just saying if she wanted to go, she wanted a divorce.
But that's
right?
what I'm saying. Like when y'all adding in these marriage situations, those are totally different.
Those are not
things.
totally different things.
It
I
is.
want to leave you, meaning I probably want to file for a divorce.
No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about on my end wanting to
Okay.
be with her. If I know you were still married to that person, my morals would be like, I'm not fucking with you.
Because
You
your
feel me?
obligation should be to
Because
your
you're
husband.
right, you're still married. If it was just this is a boyfriend, that's different. So it's just me. That's just how that's my morals over here.
She
Yeah.
done filed for divorce and everything. But I got you.
Right, get your shit together with that, and then we can start talking. But I know how marriage can be a little bit sketchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then like you put the kids in there, all that stuff play a big role in how my decision would happen, what decision I would make to even mess with you.
Right.
Sure.
Well, speaking of kids, and let's just say they did get a divorce and he was healthy.
Yeah.
Who should get the kids through a divorce? Should the person leaving get the kids?
No, I think whoever would be more beneficial for the kids. Meaning, if, for instance, let's say I'm married and we're going to get a divorce, but you're leaving and going somewhere else, but the kids, all their school is here, all their friends are here, and everything like that. I think it'll be beneficial for them to stay where their home is
I agree.
to finish that.
I agree with
You
that. However, I do feel like once you
I agree with that, but however,
sometimes I'm okay with splitting it down the middle. Like, that's not an option. It's either one or the other.
there is a primary home. Usually, there's the parent that where the kids live and where their stuff is. Now,
Right, where the
you
school-
probably get them for the summer, where the school is, right? Unless they just live down the street. And this
Gotcha.
is the agreement that you make. But there's going to be one custodial parent that has the kid where they live, that address.
Yeah, I agree with Bugsy. Wherever they are stable at, where they go to school, I feel like, and that could be with the father necessarily. It don't have to be the mother, but what's convenient for the child would be the most important.
Well, now, according to statistics, mothers are effed up.
They are.
Oh my
According
God.
to
I don't agree. So.
No, I know you don't, but I'm talking.
Mother.
No, real talk. Statistically, they say that single dads are almost the equivalent of having a 2-parent household when it comes to literacy, when it comes to kids becoming criminals, going to jail and stuff like that. They said most of the time, if a man is raising the kids by himself, they ended up doing better in life. Where majority of the people that are incarcerated or have literacy issues or anything like that, or mental issues,
They came from a single mother.
from single family homes. That's why if you ever watch some of the shows and they talk about like serial killers and everything, they typically ask them about their relationship with their mother because they typically raised by single mothers.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, they always have some type of issue with their mother because there's a conflict of things. There's the one thing that I will tell you is that everybody knows, like a man can't teach a daughter how to be a woman, and a mom can't teach him
vice versa.
vice versa, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, because what happens is, as a man, and I'll explain this. This is one of the things I told people. I told my wife. I said, when I was going to stop playing football, I said one of my worries was I was so used to the aggression, I needed a place to put it. I was trying to find other things. Like I started kickboxing and boxing and I needed the violence, but the aggression of it all. I needed something to put that energy in because that's all I knew, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that if you are a woman and that aggression is within your son, but you got to remember, women are more feeling based. Men have to be more in control because we understand the repercussion of us losing and being emotional. How the world looks at us and what kind of predicament that'll put us in, right? How can you teach that to them when you don't know how to do it?
Well, for me, I feel like that's why they have football and different things for kids to get involved in.
Yeah.
That's why I put my kids in football. They got wrestling. You know, there's other ways. And coaching, too. Like, you have coaches and stuff like that to kind of, you know, help the boys kind of grow into men. Because, I mean, as a woman, we can't do that. But I feel like, you know, I'm always going to give the softer side.
Bringing in a male figure is what you saw.
Yeah. I think that is dope because what it's doing is allowing them to be men tonight.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
I'm done.
Gotcha.
So
whatever.
that football stuff is legit. Basketball, all those things you allow them to do is really going to pay off today.
You know, whatever. Look, I'm over here watching locations too.
Location don't mean nothing.
Whatever. Okay.
Nah, but I think that the parent, as you said, that's more stable, cares about their education. But in a lot of cases, the women get...
It don't matter, right? They
the
always
women
do that.
Get the kids, right?
Well, but you know what? What it is that's the legal system, because a lot of judges have it, even though they know the law. The consistency is that the mother, because she had the babies, have more maternal claim to the baby, when that's not true. And lawfully, each one has equal, but it's really about how that judge decides and how they look at it. That's why you see it more disproportionate, where they feel that mother will be able to do better because she's a nurturer for those kids, and that's not necessarily the case, you know, in most cases. But maybe they're like that because it keeps the jail meal going. I mean, word up, because whenever we talk about, you know, a situation like that, jail is a business. You understand? Do you understand how much labor they getting for nothing?
Yeah.
That's literally slavery. It's what they doing. They just giving them pence. You know what I'm saying? 3 cents on the dollar. So I can't call it slavery from that. But single parents, what they need to do is the biggest issue with breaking up and where the kids go is that you can't co-parent with somebody you hate.
That's true.
Period.
That is true.
Or
You can't
co-parent
with
with
somebody
somebody that hates you because you're no longer together.
Yeah,
That's
vice
it.
versa. That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. So that's the thing. The first thing y'all got to do is, if y'all go break up, is y'all have to still have a really good relationship.
Yep.
So y'all can co-parent, because it's always going to be some spiteful shit that happen, and that custodial parent will have some more power, because the thing is, we can say they split it, but how we going to do it is 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So somebody going to have somebody more than that.
Yeah.
More than the other. You know what I mean? You know, better school district or whatever the case. But in simplest terms, the kids should go to where they would be more beneficial, meaning if dad lives in a better school district, they should go with dad. If mom is available more than dad, let's say dad is a truck driver out of town 3-4 days a week, they need to go to mom. Whatever's more beneficial
For the child.
I
I
is where
agree.
she go. It shouldn't be determined strictly because I'm the mom.
Yeah.
Or
I agree.
because, you know what I'm saying, over little things, you got to look at a whole broader picture to determine where the kid should go. And then y'all should cordially agree to it because of the benefit of the kid, not just because.
I 100% agree.
Because my thing is that what I think is a downfall, if I hear people say my baby, that's my boy, my baby, my daughter, I'd be like, well, but you talking about both of you guys, but you keep taking claim to the kid like he had nothing to do with it. That already tell you what kind of mind frame it is, and that's a controlling thing.
I kind of say that though. I'd be like, that's my baby, or but I don't think it's a controlling thing. It's just a proud
Do
mom.
you have control over your babies?
I mean, of course. But I'm just saying, like, it has nothing to do with the father. It's just me saying, like...
Do they have equal say in how to raise the children, or it's what you say?
They have say, but I mean, they don't...
But you do what you want.
But you
I do what
what
I
you
want.
It's your final say. Why?
Because they allow me to.
No,
like,
because you took ownership of them.
And that's what it is.
I mean, but like, what do you want me to do? Abandon them?
That's not what we're saying. I said, so if they say, I don't want him to get his ear pierced, but they want it pierced and they live with you and you don't
but
mind
they have
it.
never, but I
the question is.
I take heed to what.
How they feel.
Yeah. I take heed. I'm not going to I'm not the type of person.
But a lot of mothers are not like that.
Yeah.
They live with me. What I say, go, this is how it is.
Yep.
See, you're an anomaly. You're one that actually care about stuff. You said love at the beginning of your stuff. Love is first. So because you have so much love in your heart, you care about other people. So when they probably say something, you care about what they say.
Right.
A lot of bitches ain't like that.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't know. I think there is some areas. So whenever your kids ask for something, right, do you reach out to their father and ask them if that's a good idea? Or do you just make the decision?
Like what? Like my mom
Well,
wants
it
some new
depends,
shoes?
right? It depends.
Right,
They still in the house.
No, I'm not
right?
saying everything. So I'm just saying, like, okay, let's say
But
Christmas.
here's the thing. I'm the custodial parent. I pretty much take care of them all the time. Like if it's like something huge, then yeah, we'll have a conversation about it. But if my child come to me and say, "Hey, I want these pair of shoes and like $150 Nikes," like, yeah, I'll probably just make a decision to get it for him.
So let me ask
I'm
you
not
something.
gonna.
This one's gonna hit you. Let's say because you're the one raising them now, right? Let's say the father came and said, "Okay, I'm good. I want to take them from now on." Are you good with that? I'm in a good neighborhood.
Yeah, because she want to be out in the streets.
I wouldn't mind because I've done it for I've done it for this long. I actually wouldn't mind that.
She want to be out in the streets.
No,
She
I don't
done
wanna-
it.
You're
I don't
free
wanna-
to be like, go ahead and get them, and it's your turn.
Honestly, I feel like they're growing into me, and they're going to need that. Like eventually, you know what I'm
See,
saying?
but that's what I'm saying. She lead with love, dude.
Now, if it was,
yeah.
let's just say if it was when they were like 3 or 4, I probably would have said, "Hell no, I want my baby." But like now, they're turning into young men. It's like if you want to step up and go ahead. I'm not gonna give you no crap about it.
What you're saying is now when you want to turn up, they can go. Now that they older.
No, I don't
But
want to
that's what she
turn
said.
up.
Let me put this away. But let me put this. Hold on. Wait. Mute yourself. Hold on.
No.
Check this out. What she's saying is she's been raising them for so long
that she tired
at
now.
how that she wants to be able to do what she wants to do when
That's
she
not
do
true.
it. So when the fathers say, "I'll take him," she like, "Go ahead," because mom about to get in her bag.
Right. But you did say if he came when they were 3, you was like, hell no. Why?
Because they're so precious then. And it's like, oh, like
Well,
they're
what you mean? He
they're so
can't
precious.
hold it down?
No, I'm not saying that he can't. I'm just saying that like when you're a mother and you've went through 9 months of pregnancy, it's like you're connected with that child, that baby. So it's like I wouldn't want to just give my baby up.
Ain't nobody saying you can't see him. We just saying they gonna be over at his house instead.
I'm super attached. No, I'm super attached. But that has nothing to do with I think that he can't handle it. It's just that I don't want to detach from my child.
That makes sense. That makes sense, right?
I don't think
They're
it's
so small.
anything wrong with that. But now, like if it, like yeah, I want to go ahead and finish. Let me.
No, you control.
She want to go and get in her bag outside. She wants to stay out later.
Yeah, I don't think it's the bag. She already making the bag. She
Exactly.
want to get out there and be a little fast out there.
No,
But that's what I'm saying. She want to get in
I
her
don't-
bag,
First
do
of
her
all,
thing.
let's be clear that my kids are nearly grown. No, they're not grown, but they're getting there.
They're
I don't-
preteens.
Right, they're preteens. I don't need permission to go get in my bag. Okay.
I know you want to get out there and get into those lounges because you at
I
the
do
lounge
not.
age.
I don't even go out like that. Okay, I go out
because they're still young. And you have to be
No.
home at a certain time.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not a person that just hit the streets every night.
Because you never had the opportunity.
No, that's not true. Are y'all crazy? Like, what is wrong
Just
with
a
y'all?
little. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just thinking that a lot of women, if they did give, the father the custody of the children, here you take them, it's so that they can move the way they want to. They don't have to wake up and make breakfast.
I can 100% guarantee you I'll be over there missing my babies.
You probably would.
But that
you'll
doesn't
be
mean
missing
that-
them at the club too.
No, I'm not going to the club. I can go to the club now. They don't stop anything. What I'm saying is, I think it would be a good time if they did. Like, okay,
Yeah, because of their age. And
yeah,
I
their
agree
age.
with that.
They're getting older. There's some things I can't teach them. So I think it would be nice for them to get molded.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but
Like, this is how you
To be
approach a
honest
girl.
with you, just to be honest with you, you probably do need to, like, if you can, drop them off over by Max as much as you can, so they can be around more.
I don't want them over my house. They were over my house this weekend.
right. They was there this weekend.
And I was calling her to come pick them up. And she wasn't answering the phone.
Why won't you answer the phone?
That's how I know she be on some
What
bullshit.
time did you answer the phone?
Anyways, can we move
She
on?
was
What time did you answer the phone?
I called her
Can we move
twice.
forward?
And no answer. Called
Why
at
you not
11.
answer the question? What time did you answer the phone?
She answered the phone
I
almost
was
at night. She came over at night to pick them up.
Are you for real?
I was watching the game.
The
okay?
game started at 12 and ended at 3.
I came at like 4. He's stripping.
She came
It would have been dark. It would have been
It
dark.
was
she
definitely
came
4. It
around
was definitely
5.
dark, and it was 4.
So I'm saying, what happened before 12? When you got up before you watched the game,
I
you
called
didn't
her at
say
11.
and you didn't answer the phone.
She didn't.
So when you
Y'all
got
are
up,
in my business.
I'm saying you got up, took a shower.
So when they're gone, she is in her bag. That's all I'm saying. She doing what she want to do. She ain't
Whatever.
picking up phones. Guess what? They good.
now wait a minute,
They
hold on.
good.
Let's investigate.
We're
this.
debunking.
no
Listen,
investigation.
listen.
Can we move on to the next subject?
because
please?
because your kids wasn't home. Was company over?
Anyway, so we're
That's it right there.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
Now, I can respect that though, bro.
I'm sick of
I can
y'all.
respect. You don't want to. Make the mood that down. So, you can't answer that phone sometime, man. You didn't want to hear that, bro.
I didn't want to hear that
You
at
didn't
all.
want to hear that.
Don't-
I don't even want to know
But you
about
can
it.
understand it. The kids is gone. You
I am not thinking about
it
y'all
was-
right now.
It was a good night, probably a good morning.
Right. Because the morning it'd be,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was a good morning.
Y'all
Okay.
So
are
she was like, "Listen, let me
crazy.
get fresh first, and then I'll give him a call back once I hydrate." You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
All right, Lady P, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
Here we go. Yeah.
You silly.
Yo, anyway, so y'all have anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else y'all want to put on table?
No, I think I'm good, man.
Okay.
I'm pretty rested. I took off today and didn't do anything, and them 2 hours meant the world, man. So I think, the rest of the next couple of days is gonna be good for me.
So what y'all got planned for the weekend?
Just work, man. I'll make sure everything. I think I got like one thing to wrap up
Got you.
and throw under the tree. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, it's gonna be about the fam.
I got to get the kids Cash App and Apple Pay so I can send them some money for Christmas.
Oh, is that what
That's
you got to
exact-
work on this
I'm
weekend?
not giving them cash. It's going to go to their card so they can spend it how they want to
You know
and
what?
buy what they want to.
I mean,
That makes sense. They old enough to do that, right?
they are.
So,
So much
you know,
better. I am.
Kids don't play with what the fuck you get them anyway.
Yeah.
Let them get what they want, and they if they want to spend it on
and
V-Bucks
that's what
or
I'm saying.
whatever.
It's getting easier for me. That's why I'm like, you know what? This Christmas is gonna be good. It's gonna be dope.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you.
I am going to be looking at the game on Saturday. I'm so mad that it's a Saturday game. Why is it a Saturday game?
Saturday and night is perfectly fine. That's because
I'm just not used to it. I'm used to Sundays.
it's okay.
He stole my kids for the week. They didn't even want to watch the game with me.
That's what it is, bro. She's
Gotcha.
mad because she was expecting you to have a kid Saturday, so she can have a nice night and a good morning.
Again,
No.
I'm not keeping them kids again.
You don't have to keep my kids, okay? I don't know why you think that.
Take my kid for once.
I do take Joey.
Oh, okay.
Home?
What?
You got real quiet when I said, do you take him to your house to spend the night?
She don't.
He has. No, it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. But
I got him though.
It won't matter anyway because you got one more, so it's like, you know.
yeah, but this weekend, Bears game, like you said, work some more. Christmas coming up. Got to get the money to the kids.
Yes.
And just chill. Just chill, man. Get ready for the next week. That's it. We grown now.
The year almost up, bro.
It is. Any parties for the new year?
No.
I'm going to throw a party. You're not coming, though.
I probably won't. No, I might step out for the new year.
Me and my kids are doing vision boards for New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's nice.
And
Boring as shit.
No,
But that's
it's gonna be nice.
It's
gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice.
They
I
need
think
a vision
that's
board?
a good idea. Yeah, to understand what their vision is and try to work towards
For
it.
2026.
That's cool, but they probably gonna throw it in the corner and won't see it the whole
I'm
2026.
gonna make them frame it and put it in their room. It's gonna be nice.
That's some goofy shit.
Why you look like that?
Anyway, nothing else y'all want to put on the table?
Nope.
No, we
Nothing
good.
else? All right. That wraps up episode 20, full volume, no filter. Whether you laughed, nodded, rolled your eyes, or all three, just know we appreciate you for rocking with us from our messy mouths to your loyal ears. We love you loud. Until next time, stay real, stay loud, and stay
Say
you.
you.
Full volume, no filter.